Everyone needs a place to calm down and reset, especially elementary students after a long day in class. Live 5's Hannah Borkert explains how the Kaleidoscope after-school program is working to expand and how you can help them with their mission.
A Safe Harbor for Every Child is a campaign aimed at creating a sensory space for kindergarten through 5th grade students.
Their feelings matter. I mean, no problem is a small problem.
Ms. Sharon Thompson says she's worked in after-school programming for 36 years. And she says some students need a quiet place to pause, regroup, and refocus after a busy day.
Even as adults, we get overloaded and anxieties about everything going on around us. So I thought by offering a safe space for them to regulate their emotions, that would help them.
This quiet room combines social emotional support and hands-on STEM and sensory learning to teach healthy self-regulation skills. Funding will support expanding the space and getting more sensory tools, flexible seating, calming lighting, fidgets, STEM-based sensory exploration materials, and other supports. Last year, about 120 students took part in the program.
This year, we're expecting our numbers to increase with the new school change time frame. So I'm looking to hit 150.
Thompson says children with different learning styles and needs use the space to work through challenges while helping prevent frustration and allowing students to return to activities calm, confident, and engaged.
I enjoy watching them, grow, learn, and problem solve every day.
Ms. Thompson says the goal is for every child to feel seen, valued, and supported. At Kaleidoscope, she adds, they want the students to have a place to shine bright, and when they need a quiet moment, a space to dim the noise around them. To learn more about the campaign or to donate, head to live5news.com. For Classroom Champions, I'm Hannah Borkert.